students, I welcome you back again to the session of online language learning through my YouTube channel Pen and Paper. So we are going to begin with a new session of learning regarding the direct and indirect speech. It always brings a confusion to the mind of the students. What is the difference between the direct as well as the indirect speech? Normally in the direct speech, we don't put the inverted commas. In direct speech, we reproduce the actual words of the speaker. The words of the speaker are put within the inverted commas when they are written down. So in direct speech, we produce the statement given by the speaker itself and we put the statement within the inverted commas. For example, the teacher said. This is the statement given by the teacher. The teacher said water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Now you see I have put two inverted commas that this is the statement that the teacher has given. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. When we are coming to the indirect speech section, in an indirect speech, we did not reproduce the actual words of the speaker. We can change little bit in the sentence and produce in front of you. We report the speech after making some changes. For example, the teacher said that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Here maximum changes I have not done because it is a universal truth and I cannot change the statement. But if I say the teacher said Ramesh is very poor in maths, I can say the teacher said that among all the students, Ramesh is the weakest child in the maths subject. So that is the thing what I have changed when I am producing it in the indirect speech. Now let's see what are the changes or the rules used for changing a sentence given in the direct speech to the indirect speech. Now let us see the rules for changing the direct into indirect speech. The first thing when I began the class, I said that we need to remove the inverted commas. Yes, the first rule for changing the direct speech into indirect speech is to remove the inverted commas. The second one comes, omit the commas separating the reporting verb from the actual words. Omit, that means to remove the comma separating the reporting verb from the actual words. Third rule is use that to introduce the reporter's speech. Like I said, the teacher said that the water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. I had used the that. Third one is make changes in the verb form. Now when we make the changes in the verb form, you see, we make changes in the verb form when the reporting verb is in the past tense. Remember, we make the changes in the verb when the reporting verb is in the past tense. But if the reporting verb is in the present or future, for example, he says or he will say, here no change will occur or here no change is made in the verb form of the reported speech. For example, she says, you are wasting your time. She says, you are wasting your time. Now see all the rules I am going to put it here. Two inverted commas were there. I have removed the inverted commas. This is the direct speech and this is the indirect speech. Okay, she says you are wasting your time, and when I am making it into indirect speech, she says to me that I am wasting my time. Two inverted commas I have removed. I have used that here. So first and second rule and the third rule I have used here. Fourth is I am making the changes. No changes I have made since the sentence is here in present tense. She says to me that I am wasting my time. So three more rules are there. Let us see what the three more rules are saying. Now see the changes, what I said, three more changes were there. That is, we need to make the changes in the personal pronouns. Now what is personal pronoun changes? You see, the changes in the personal pronouns are when the pronouns, it is a first person pronoun. That is, this side I have kept for direct speech and this is for the rules what I have done, how to change them into indirect speech. The first person pronoun. Now what is first person pronoun? That is we, my, our, myself, etc. These words. When it is there, we change according to the person of the subject of the reporting verb. I repeat, we need to change the person of the subject of the reporting verb. According to that we need to change. If in the direct speech we are using the first person pronoun. Second, if you are coming, that is second person pronoun, if you are doing, that is you, your or yours. In that case, we change according to the person of the object. In the first person pronoun, we can say, if we change a person of the subject. In the second person pronoun, we change according to the person of the object of the reporting verb. When we are coming for the third person pronoun, that is he, she, it, they, his, their, them, etc. In this case or in that case, we will say that there is generally no changes occur. But if we talk about the reporting verb that is followed by an object, when it is followed by an object, the object is generally considered to be the third person singular. I repeat, if the reporting verb is not followed by an object, if the reporting verb is not followed by an object, the object is generally considered to be the third person singular. For example, she said, "You are a fool." What the change I will do? She said to him that he was a fool. Now let's see what more it needs to say, because the second one is there. Make changes in the words that is expressing the nearness and the time. Now I will be giving you the table. What changes we do when we come for the time purpose. Let's see what is the table for the nearness, the changes for the nearness and time. Now we were talking about the changes to be made while expressing the nearness and time. Now what are the changes that we make? Suppose if a sentence in the direct speech we have this, then this becomes that, now becomes then, this becomes those, here becomes there, ago becomes before, and today becomes that day. Here tonight, that night, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the previous day or the day before, last night, the previous night or the night before, next week, the following week. When we are changing, we normally forget these changes to be done, for as a result of which the sentence goes wrong, or we get a minus mark or a negative marking. The third one is we have to change said to into told. Remember, said to, we have to change it into told. If, what is the condition there? If said is followed by an object. If said is followed by an object, then we need to change it into told. Remember about this. After this, I will be telling you the table or the changes required in the changing of the verb forms. These are the changes when we are using to change the verbs, or when we need to change the verb forms. For example, simple present, if you are having, then it becomes the simple past. Present continuous becomes past continuous. Present perfect becomes past perfect, and so on. You can just go through the table which you need to change when the part of the verb comes. When we need to change the verb forms, you need to go through this table, or you can use this table for changing the verb forms. Now see the table before what I had given. I have just put some examples for you to make you easily understand the things, what changes we can make. Now I have made two columns. First is direct speech and this side is indirect speech. Okay. Now when the sentence is in simple present tense in direct speech, when we have to make it into simple past, when we need to change it to indirect speech. For example, I said I am hungry. Now you see, this is simple present. I said I am hungry. Now what I did, I said that I was hungry. I am, I was. This is simple present से simple past में मैंने कर दिया. Second, अगर present continuous में है आपका direct speech. If your sentence is in present continuous in your direct speech, and you have to change it into indirect speech. In that case, you have to change it into past continuous. That is, present continuous becomes past continuous when from direct to indirect we are changing. For example, I am playing, he said. I am playing, he said. What I did, he said that he was playing. Present continuous is I am playing, past continuous he was playing. Now number 3, you see, when the sentence is in simple past in direct speech and you need to change it into indirect speech, then it becomes past perfect. Simple past becomes past perfect. Don't be confused here. The coach said the player fell down. Now the fell word is the past form of the word fall. So the player fell down. I told that you have to change it into past perfect. Now what is past perfect? The coach said that the player had fallen down. Had plus V3. Fell, fall ka past tense ban gaya fell. That is simple past. When we are making it into past perfect, that is we need to make it into perfect, that is had plus V3. The coach said that the player had fallen down. Next, we are coming for past continuous. In the direct speech, if the sentence is in past continuous and you are asked to change it into indirect speech, in that case, it is becoming past perfect continuous. When we are saying it is simple past, it is past perfect. When we are saying it is past continuous, it becomes past perfect continuous. For example, she said, I was ill. This is past continuous. I made it into past perfect continuous when I am changing the given sentence into indirect speech. She said that she had been, that is continuous form is there, had been ill. Next part is when the sentence is in past perfect, direct speech, indirect speech में भी वही रहता है past perfect. He said, I had eaten breakfast. I had, that is had plus V3 of eat, that is eaten. When you are making it into indirect speech, he said that he had eaten breakfast. That is no changes there. When the sentence is in simple future, here will is changed into would. Will is changed into would. That is he said, I will study the papers. Here will is there. What did I do? He said that he would study the papers. Again, I will just give a recap for you. Simple present, simple past बन जाता है. Present continuous, past continuous. Simple past, past perfect. Past continuous, past perfect continuous. Past perfect, past perfect. Then simple future will changes to would. Just go through the table. Now this is a table I am showing you to how to change the pronouns and the possessive adjectives in the reported speech. Again I will remind you that this side is for a direct speech and that is for your indirect speech. Now if we are having I in the direct speech, while coming to the indirect speech it becomes he, she, it. It can be he or she or it. For example, Satish said, I am afraid. Satish said that he was afraid. Next, for we, it becomes they. Rim and Kim said, we are watching film. Rim and Kim said that they were watching film. Now, when we are using you as a singular form, that is singular you used as a subject, in that case, it becomes I, she, he, it. For example, Russian said to me, you speak English. The Russian said to me that I spoke English. That is when we are using it in a singular form. Similarly, when we are using you as a subject in the plural sense, that is it becomes we or they. Singular में I, she, he, it में चला जाता है. Plural में हम उसको we and they में change कर सकते हैं. The man said to Ravi and me, you should it. तो उसका चेंज जब हम लोग करते हैं, the man said to Ravi and me that we should eat. तो दो लोग थे इसलिए वहाँ पे we बना दिया गया है. Next we are coming for he, she and it. You see here, Varun said he is my friend. In this case, when we are having he, she or it, we need no change here. In the indirect speech, no change is there. For these terms, he, she, it. Varun said he is my friend. Varun said that he was his friend. Go through it. Some more are there. I will be putting forward. Now for they. When we are having a they, then there is no change for you. For example, Sarah said they are not real diamonds. Since I said there is no change, Sarah said that they were not real diamonds. When we are bringing me becomes him, her or it. Tarun said to Sarah, tell me the full story. The sentence is changed in this way. Tarun said to Sarah to tell him the full story. If the question would have been in this way, Sarah said to Tarun, tell me the full story, then the changes will be Sarah said to Tarun to tell her the full story. So when it is him, it becomes, when it comes for a boy, it becomes him. When it comes for a girl, then it becomes her. That is the change there. Next one is us. us becomes them. The little girls said to mother, please serve us dinner. The little girls requested their mother to serve them dinner. तो us them में change हो गया. When again we are using you in the singular form as an object, it becomes me, him, her or it. She said to Shravan, this shirt is for you. She told Shravan that that shirt was for him. That shirt, and here I have made it him. Now question was this changed into that, shirt remains shirt, is changed into was, and here you is changed into him. Now for plural, you when we are using as an object, it becomes us or them. He said to the people, I have good news for you. What is the sentence you see when we are changing into indirect speech? He told the people that he had good news for them. I changed into he, have changed into had, and for you it is changed for them. Now you see what is there next for you. So when we are talking about him, her or it, there is no change. Nina said to Shreya, I don't like him. There is no change, I said. So Nina told Shreya that she didn't like him. Only the tenses you need to change. When we are coming for them, there is also again no change, because the sentence is that Ram said, I saw them running. Them is used here. We did not change anything. Ram said that he had seen them running. Again, except the tenses, nothing to be changed. Next, my. She said, my aunt is arriving today. Changing is his, her or its. When the word my comes, we change it into his, her or its. She said that her aunt. You see here, she said and she said that. My becomes her. Aunt is arriving today. Aunt was arriving. Today becomes that day. These are also the changes to be considered. When we are talking about our becomes their. Ravi and Khushi said, we have done our work. Ravi and Khushi said that they had done their work. Because it is two together, we is there. So there, we had done our work. Our is changed into their work. Singular, your. When we use your as singular form, she said to me, give me your book. She told me to give her my book. So for singular your, it is changed into my or his or her or its, depending upon the gender. Also sometimes we can say, she said to me, give me your book. She told me to give her my book. Since it is Sita, it is a female, so we have used here her. After this you see, now plural your. Plural your becomes their. The boss said to the workers, do your work. Workers is in plural form, and for them your word is used here. The boss said to the workers to do their work. When we are talking about his, her, its, then there is no change. Ankit said this is his box. Ankit said that was his box. You remember shirt, this shirt and that shirt, same condition is here. Ankit said this is his box. Ankit said that was his box. There. There becomes no change for an indirect speech, or there is no change for the word there. The judge said their sentence was changed. The judge said that their sentence had been changed. Only was ban jata hai, had been. So this is all about your direct and indirect speech. I hope I have been successful to keep to make yourself confusion free, or I have been successful in making your doubts free. So this is all about direct and indirect. We come to the end of this session. I hope you must have also gained some knowledge regarding this direct and indirect speech. So again, the same request to you, please view, share and subscribe to my channel if you have not done till now. So thank you, bye, and have a great day ahead.